House Speaker Nancy Pelosi putting the impeachment process on hold. I'm Inez Delaquatera in Washington, and I'll have all the details coming up.
Outside with live cam, we've made it to Friday, and it is warmer out there and definitely feeling more humid. We actually have some rain showers on radar. Mike will get you updated as we head into the last full weekend before Christmas.
Live from KSAT12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Sorry for the microphone
some mic issues.
jitters. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. It is December 20th.
Welcome to your Friday, everybody. Not feeling like it did the last couple of days. You still need a light jacket. It's cool out there, but it's not cold.
Like 20 degrees warmer this morning, Mike Osterhage?
We're at 27 at this time yesterday, and now we've been in the low 50s. You know, if we were 54, basically double of what we were. And also, this is interesting now, over by the airport, we are starting to see a couple little drops on the lens. So the roads are definitely on the damp side. And this is what radar is showing right now. Decent area of rain down here just to the east of Laredo, and all this is kind of sliding up to the northeast. There's disturbance coming across Mexico. The majority of all of this is going to be, the majority of the rain today is going to be to the east and southeast of 35. Obviously, there's a couple of those showers out in portions of the hill country. If you're doing traveling today, heading off to Grandma's house for Christmas. If you're going out 10, going up 35, yes, you'll still run into a couple of sprinkles, but it's going to be a little bit drier. You're going to run into most of the rain going down 35, 37, and heading east on 10. And a little bit closer in, as you can see, some of these scattered showers there in portions of the hill country. And here's the few showers that are working their way in through town. A lot of mist and drizzle as well. And these temperatures, 51 degrees here in town, 49 Randolph, 47 up the road in Comfort, and a lot more humidity around here. And temperatures are basically going to be staying steady all day long. Obviously, it's not as cold as yesterday, but it's that dampish chill this morning. Low to mid 50s maybe throughout the day. Scattered showers pretty much all day long. The weekend looks fantastic. Christmas forecast is coming up in just a couple of minutes. Time saver traffic right now. Here is the very latest from Officer Nick Solis. So I just saw rain out there by the airport.
You know what that means, Mike, especially
no
heading
problems yet, though.
No problems yet, but heading 6 to 7, you know how it can be sometimes.
Yep.
Well, I hope there are no accidents out on the roadway, and I hope we continue to keep it all green like it is right now. Well, hello everyone. I hope you're having a great morning. No traffic or accidents going on the major highways now, so let's take a look at some drive times. Eastbound Bandera to I-10, 5 minutes. Westbound Bandera Road to 151, 5 minutes as well. Northeast side of 1604 to downtown, 12 minutes. And the southwest side of 1604 to downtown is 12 minutes as well. Things are looking great right now. However, like Mike said, it is getting wet out there on the roadway, so please be careful. Please drive, no cell phone while you're driving, 2 hands on the steering wheel. Just drive for the conditions. We want everyone who's out for the holiday, driving out to their families, get there safe, right? Exactly. So let's take a look at some roadways outside. US 90 Leon Creek looking great out there. Let's do another one. 35 in North New Braunfels is looking good as well. So right now traffic is looking light, and I hope everyone has a great morning. Mark, Leslie.
Thank you, Nick. New this morning, firefighters worked to put out a house fire on San Antonio's east side that was apparently started by a water heater. Happened just before 10 last night in the 800 block of Nevada Street. Everyone was able to get out of the home safely, including 2 dogs. Firefighters are estimating the damage to be around $5,000. The family was not able to return home last night because the utilities were not working. Happening now at San Antonio International Airport, hundreds of servicemen and women are heading home to celebrate the holidays.
They're getting a break from their duty at Joint Base San Antonio. This morning, several local businesses and volunteers are actually on hand as they get ready for takeoff. They're even offering complimentary gift wrapping and snacks. So if you're heading out today, you need to expect long lines at security as the personnel make their way home for a long-deserved time off. Be sure to pack your patience.
Definitely home cooking. I've tried like the Mexican restaurants here, but it's nothing like my mom's food back home. It's nothing like it. Honestly, I just want to, I'm craving sleep. I really just want to sleep. Like, as soon as I get home, I will talk to everybody like tomorrow maybe. I just want to go home and like rest and not be interrupted for the rest of the day.
We have more on the military exodus for the holidays on KSAT.com. Just look for this story on our homepage.
And now to the courtroom, where some last-minute legal maneuvering brought the aggravated sexual assault trial of Alan Arredondo Brayton to an abrupt end. It revealed some additional charges against him. He was found guilty on the assault charges on Wednesday, and yesterday, as part of a plea agreement, He was sentenced to 35 years in prison. Paul Venema takes us through the process that led to the deal.
Her family. Is that your understanding of the agreement you have on sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
As the punishment phase was beginning, Alan Arredondo's Brayton's lawyer announced that there was a plea agreement and that he'd changed his mind. He asked that the judge, rather than the jury, assess his punishment.
I assess your punishment at 35 years in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. There's a $1,500 fine. I'm going to make an affirmative finding that there is a deadly weapon used in the commission of the offense.
You ain't going nowhere. That deadly weapon was a pistol that Brayton waved in her face as he sexually assaulted his 25-year-old girlfriend on December 4th, 2017. An assault that he recorded on his cell phone. It was the centerpiece of the state's case, and it also provided evidence of more than just the attack. His cell phone contained 32 images of child pornography. Those charges were dismissed as part of the plea deal, but included in Brayton's sentence.
The record is closed. You're excused.
As he left the courtroom, Brayton gestured to his family and smiled.
Before prosecutors accepted that plea deal, they discussed it with the victim. She agreed, and they went forward. For Good Morning San Antonio, I'm Paul Venema.
Other stories we're following for you here in San Antonio on GMSA. A man ended up in handcuffs after police say he was involved in a series of local robberies. Police have arrested Nathaniel Talley at an apartment complex on the northwest side. That arrest happening late yesterday. Police say when they attempted to arrest him, he took off on foot. He's being charged right now with 2 counts of aggravated robbery, evading arrest, and unlawful carrying of a weapon. Police say they are investigating whether other suspects were involved in these robberies, which took place between December 10th and 11th.
Well, right now, police are still searching for the suspect behind a drive-by shooting on the city's south side. It happened at the home off Oriental Avenue just before 8 last night. When police arrived, they found a 27-year-old man shot in the hand and a dead dog. Police say around 10 to 15 shots were fired at the home. They believe it was a targeted shooting, and they're still working to identify the shooter's vehicle.
6:07, topping your morning headlines. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi putting the impeachment process on hold by threatening to possibly delay President Donald Trump's Senate trial. The president and his allies are accusing Pelosi of playing games. Here's ABC's Ines de la Cuetara in Washington.
History put on hold. President Trump becoming just the 3rd president in U.S. history to be impeached. But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is now refusing to take the next steps, saying she won't send articles of impeachment over to the Senate until Majority Leader Mitch McConnell reveals what the president's trial will look like.
Our founders, when they wrote the Constitution, they suspected that there could be a rogue president. I don't think they suspected that we could have a rogue president and a rogue leader in the Senate at the same time.
Democrats have been pushing to hear from 4 witnesses the White House had blocked from testifying, including Acting Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney and former National Security Advisor John Bolton. The issue coming up at last night's Democratic debate.
If President Trump thinks that he should not be impeached, he should be not scared to put forward his own witnesses.
But McConnell has already rejected that request, indicating he wants a speedy trial and that he's working in total coordination with the White House. Democrats are hoping threatening to possibly delay Trump's trial will give them leverage. But for now, at least, Republicans aren't biting.
It looks like the prosecutors are getting cold feet in front of the entire country and second guessing whether they even want to go to trial.
President Trump responding on Twitter, writing Pelosi is afraid to present impeachment to the Senate and adding, so after Democrats gave me no due process in the House, no lawyers, no witnesses, no nothing, they now want to tell the Senate how to run their trial.
We think that what they did is unconstitutional.
Lawmakers were hoping to have the Senate trial begin the week of January 6th, but that will all depend on Speaker Pelosi. Ines de la Cuetara, ABC News, Washington.